Okay, so we're on the side of the road. As you can see, illuminated by my torch, we have an EML on, and the car is indeed running. Pop the bonnet. So on my way to work this morning, I noticed the fan kicked on and the throttle response was very shit. Giving the throttle body a clean, and I've changed the coolant temperature sensor, and as you can see, we're sitting at minus 40 degrees and the EML's on. I don't know what to do, to be honest with you. I know that one of the knock sensors aren't getting any voltage, so the hope is that that's tripping the EML and not the... Well, you say that, you can hear the fan on full tilt at the minute. So I'm just going to try and drive it home. That's all I really can do, to be perfectly honest with you. I'm going to try and drive it home and then we'll see, but... Vauxhalls, man, Vauxhalls. Okay, so we have great success. So if we flip on the heating, got nice and hot air, nice and toasty. The temp gauge is holding steady at about 90 degrees. Keep in mind it is minus 2 degrees outside. But it's holding there well, car's running. No more EML. The EML came on, but I plugged in the trusty OBD2 reader, cleared the code, and since then it's been all good. So no worries more on my part. £9 fix from Euro Car Parts, and it all seems to be good. I don't think the fan's on. I am hearing a new noise now though, so let's go check the engine bay. No fan. It's very dark, I apologise, but no fan. It's very tappy. It sounds a bit knocky. Can't be asked to deal with that today though. That's a tomorrow George problem, and that is probably what got me in this mess to begin with, but all good. Everything's good. She's now at 91 degrees. If I let it tick up to 106, the fan should kick on, but it's not going to do that in this weather anyway, so I'm not overly bothered. Grab my keys, that might help. But yeah, the Corsa's all alright. I had a little bit of a panic. Okay, so I wanted to bring you all an update on the state of the Corsa. This video has been a bit here, there and everywhere. So yesterday I had a fault code come up for P0116, which is the coolant temperature sensor. So I ran to Euro, £9, picked up the coolant temp sensor part. My colleague at work, Joe, he helped me fit it. Fitted the part, and it was all right. And then I drove like on my way home, got into Dartford Bridge, and the coolant temp sensor light came on. The engine light came on, and I was like, oh, fuck's sake. Cleared the code when I got home, and since then I haven't had an issue. And you can actually see here, temp gauge is ticking up, so we're all right there. Radio's back to working again. It died the other day. This morning the handbrake cable was stuck on, and then the code came back up again, so I cleared it again. And I believe it needs a thermostat, because I think the thermostat's stuck open. Open would make more sense. So I think the thermostat needs doing. In total I need to spend about another 150 quid, which is what I've just spent trying to fix it. And then it'll be alright. But I need to do a thermostat, maybe another coolant temp sensor, just to put my mind at ease. I think from Vauxhall they were like, I think originally they said 27, but I looked and it should only be like 20 quid. So I'll either get an OEM one or I'll get another one from Euro. And I need to do the slider pins, which I'll be fitting tomorrow, so that should be in this week's video as well. But yeah, it's having a couple of little issues, but nothing too bad. And I need to service it at the end of the month. When I get paid, I'm going to buy myself a bottle of oil that I need to fill it up. I think it's something like 3 litres of oil goes in it. I need to check that though, I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, all good. Corsa it's still running. Oh, it's misfiring as well, so I need to set up plugs, but I was planning on doing that on the service anyway, so if it needs them sooner, then I'll just do the service sooner and pay myself back. I've got some money, and then just pay it back into like my little savings account. But yeah, a couple of little issues, but nothing too drastic. We can sort it out, and hopefully it's not too much longer until this thing's running right again and we're back to having no issues like I did in the summer, because in the summer I literally had no problems, but now a couple of little issues here and there. But anyway, I've got to drive home. I've got to go fit a battery to my missus' car, and then I think just chill the rest of the night really. Hope you're enjoying this video so far. If you are, make sure to leave a like and subscribe, and comment down below what you want to see more of. hoping to make some much better content this year. I have a little update, just a very small update with the project car situation. It might be a bit longer than I planned. I would love to buy one at 250 subs, but we're so close, and my current insurance renewal on this car is unreal, and I don't know if I can afford to run another car at the minute, but we'll see. It will happen. It might just be a little longer than I planned, but it will be this year. Oh. Okay, so we're just doing drop links on the Corsa now. You can see I've got this one in here. That bar's basically off. The bottom one is being an absolute prick and it's fighting us. On this side, new one is on, we just haven't tied it yet. I've also located the noise of the knocking that I have in here. That is destroyed, so I need to do lower arm. Also, since looking under the Corsa, we've got a little bit of oil weepage from the oil filter housing, and also my gearbox mount. That shouldn't be like that. Alright, so drop links now in. They're all good. We had to cut the nut off of this side, off the offside. You see here, made a big slice into it, just enough to yank it off. This side went in literally perfectly. I'm assuming this is the side that needed the drop link done prior. But yeah, the main concern now is going to be the fact that this ball joint on this side is completely fine. And if we head back to the inside, where's your torch? Hang on. Yeah. Head back to this side. You can see that travesty of a ball joint. So we're going to need to get that sorted, but that is something for another day because I'm not doing that now. Also, I want to address the fog light surround issue because A, there's an old fog light in there. B, look at the stone chips, and obviously I've got to get this rebumper done because especially in this lighting you can see how bad it really is. But yeah, nothing too sad. There's a little bit of rust appearing here on this arch, but there's nothing else too sad around the rest of it. So the next two items to fit to the Corsa on the agenda are a offside front lower arm, but I'll probably do them in a pair depending on how much they are price wise. And then I also need to do the gearbox mount down there as well, but we're not too worried about that yet. So yeah, great success today. I've got two more things to do this week. One, I need to show the Dorenza air filter that I fitted, and two, I need to fit slider pins to the rear brakes that you can see are not really wearing on the inside, which is probably why. Handbrake was also stuck on the other morning, which is a slight cause for concern, but they seem to be okay. Nothing too sad, and obviously we still need to put the weight back on this one. And yeah, do the slider pins. You see the heat marks on the outside, but at least they spin and are semi-good now, whereas before they were pretty fucked. And we still have that caliper, and also I need to address how dirty the Corsa is. Look at this in that lighting. Horrible, but this is all things to do later this week. For now, we're gonna get the wheel back on, and yeah, head home. I also need to do rear shocks and front top mounts, but we'll get there. We'll get there. It's trying to go. Handbrake is on. She's off. Oh, she stopped again. We have a box. Let's open her up. This is what's going to fix my mother. So in this box we have two front lower wishbone arms, because you would have seen in the previous clip the ball joint in one of them is, how do I put this line? It doesn't exist anymore, basically. There's just a massive slit in it, and I don't want the ball joint to drop out and the wheel to just move forward and backward at will. It was £39 for one or £49 for two, so I went for two. Do both the lower arms tomorrow at work. And we've also got slider pins to do, which are over there. So, bosh. Okay, well, I just sent my girlfriend's phone to the shadow realm, but we are on our way to work now. Hopefully, we're going to be able to fit these lower arms on the slider pins and not have an issue, but we'll see. Also, in my area recently, they've taken down traffic lights. So this junction, which is normally very reasonable, is all of a sudden very sketchy. And I'm just going to send it, fuck you, cunt. And I wonder why things break. If I drive this car like a prick, I'm going to break things like a prick. Everything's going good. But yeah, so today on the agenda we've got lower arms and rear slider pins. I was hoping, these lights are down as well, aren't they? I was hoping the gearbox man would be here in time. It was not. No go, no go, no go, no go. I was hoping the gearbox man would be here in time, but it's not. So.
Oh, these ones.
Yeah, these are gone as well. Unfortunately, the gearbox man is not here, so there's not a lot we can do there, but we can at least start by doing the slider pins at the rear, because my handbrake has been stuck on recently. Snap on! But we'll do the slider pins, we will do the lower arms. Realistically, I only need to do that one, but it was a tenner more for an extra one on the other side, so I might as well. So we're going to do both of those. And then hopefully the gearbox man shows up next week, and in next video we can install the gearbox man. Oh fuck, these lights aren't working either. Great, now I'm stuck behind a slow ass tick one. Also, one more thing. We hit the subscriber goal. We're finally at 250 subscribers, which means I have to buy a project car. Now, I didn't expect this to happen as soon as it did, because when I first started doing like videos again, I was on what, like 40 or 50 subs? So in September, October, November, January. No.
Where's December?
Yeah, trust. 5 or 6 months, we've gained 200 subscribers, which is pretty good. Thank you very much for 250 subs. We'll begin the process of looking for a project car. It won't be yet, unfortunately, but it will happen, don't you worry. We're probably looking at about June time for that project car, and hopefully I'll have it in a tidy enough condition to take it to Ultimate Street Car instead of this thing, but we'll see. I've also got to try and figure out why this car isn't boosting properly, but anyway, thank you very much for 250 subs. If you do enjoy this video, or if you are enjoying it so far, make sure to leave a like and comment down below. And the last thing from me is, let's try and hit that goal by the end of the year this year to hit 1,000 subscribers. Thank you very much for watching, boys. In a bit. finished filming an outro for last week's video. I'm going to film another one now because I don't know whether I'll split this into two or not. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you did enjoy, make sure to like and subscribe down below and comment what you would like to see from the little dinger. I'm running out of ideas, and at the minute it's just me fixing it over and over again, and I want to do some more stuff to it, some more fun things. But yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.